The last bus left at 11:47 p.m. No one in Red Hollow ever took it anymore. Not after what happened 3 years ago. But that night, 4 people were on board, and none of them knew that only 2 would leave alive. The driver's name was Earl Maddox, a quiet man with gray stubble and tired eyes. He had driven this route for 22 years. Same road, same fog, same forest pressing in from both sides like it was listening. The first passenger was Lena Moore, early 30s, hoodie pulled tight. She sat near the middle, earbuds in, eyes fixed on the dark window. She'd just been released from county jail that morning. Assault charge. Self-defense, she claimed. No one believed her. The second was Caleb Finch, a college kid with a camera bag. He said he was filming an urban legends documentary. Red Hollow was his last stop. The town where people vanished and no one talked about it. The third passenger got on without a word. Tall, heavy boots, face half hidden under a cap. Earl noticed his hands, scarred, shaking. The bus pulled away. 10 minutes into the drive, the fog thickened. The road curved into the forest, where cell service died and headlights felt useless. Earl turned the radio on low, old country music crackling through static. That's when the screaming started. It didn't come from inside the bus. It came from the woods. Caleb stood up, excited. "Did you hear that? That's perfect audio." Earl slammed the brakes. "Sit down," he snapped. "That's not an animal." Lena pulled out her earbuds. Her face went pale. "I've heard that scream before," she said quietly. Everyone looked at her. 3 years ago," she continued. "My sister took this bus. She never came home. Silence swallowed the bus." The man in the cap laughed softly. Earl turned. "You think this is funny?" The man lifted his head just enough for the light to hit his face. Lena froze. "That's him," she whispered. "That's the man from the police sketch." Caleb raised his camera. "You mean the Red Hollow killer?" The man smiled wide. Before anyone could react, he lunged forward, pulling a knife from his coat and slashing Earl across the throat. The bus swerved, crashing into a ditch. Darkness. When Lena woke up, the bus was silent except for the engine ticking as it cooled. Earl was dead, slumped over the wheel. Caleb was gone, and the killer was standing in the aisle. "Relax," he said calmly. "I only need one more." Lena's heart pounded, but she didn't scream. She didn't run. She remembered her sister. She remembered the blood. "You're not taking me," she said. The killer tilted his head. "Brave, your sister said the same thing." That's when Lena moved. She grabbed the fire extinguisher and slammed it into his knee. Bone cracked. He screamed, this time human, terrified. She didn't stop. By the time the police arrived, guided by a weak emergency signal Earl had triggered before dying, they found Lena sitting outside the bus, shaking, covered in blood that wasn't hers.